Hemos vuelto a The Outer Worlds. Y tenemos que ir al santuario, ¿no? Siento pesado el control. Siento pesado el control. Más de lo que debería. Espérate, Vamos. Qué wea, ¿eh? Y esos susurros que...
Either they have squatters or their decorators should be shot. Or both.
Find any good scraps today?
Aggressive ring.
Rika! Scraps. Loitering! No Adrena time.
Scraps raring to go. Commander, you're
Thank you.
Get it while it's energized.
No entiendo por qué me atacaron. Yo me aburro.
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
Good to see the Order looking after others. Sometimes that
The
particular
meaning
tenet...
of apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail. Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle. Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it?
Have you beheld that new rifle up?
How in the void were you able to call the lift? No, never mind. Best not to question a solved problem. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready to be the hole in their math?
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked. Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he...
Veamos que tengo primero para... El protocolo de escape nunca se ha activado, pero bueno. Casco estoy y... No tengo modificadores de armas. Ahí.
Isn't he doing something?
¿Qué esperamos? Y ventajas.
Void it all. Roger always said, hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
Among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today,
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those out and some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds.
Nice of Sir Wiley to leave us this light. Sorry.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Mother must be so proud.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Investing. House call. Capacitor.
Re-engaging.
Ha!
my likelihood of
Torpification. Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized. Put escape, Commander. It does refuse medical support.
your combat.
On the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
Impossible. I'm incapacitated.
You are immaterial to advancing the plan.
Present coordinates yield diminishing returns.
Thank you. Commander, throwing energy your way.
Moving to a more fortified position.
Lost sight of target.
Those junction boxes look familiar. The end range should show how to fire.
Liquidator. Tingling. All charged. Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander. Happy to help. Discreetly. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to test the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Held hostage? Goodness, no. We are anchorites for the order, child. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama. Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Ya, nos dieron... Espera.
Found another one. Damn it.
Combat probable.
I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that. But also not everyone will share our vision of the plan. We gave them the option to join us. It's not our fault. Our fault, they just...
Looks like a fight!
Atypical aberration! Re-engaging!
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Help me end this fight on my feet!
Remain on its predetermined trajectory! Grenade! Balancing the equation!
Thank you, dear. Nice wiring. I thought these folk were supposed to work smarter.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? You're in luck. I just finished my 3rd reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way. Much appreciated.
Es muy art deco este juego, me encanta. Dan ganas de jugar Bioshock. Ay, aparte nos esperan dentro.
I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got. And it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on
Look,
keeping me.
it's the unknown variable. I have to mark parts are
At
prime.
73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be another body's labation tolerance. Still,
Commanders, you're
was
bleeding.
Auntie's choice. That don't mean it's good.
Readying application
I just
of
ask
force.
you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
I recommend the following. Purchase a small rubber ball and learn to bounce it. Best of luck to you.
Por si acaso.
This is one of our products. You know, market research says that a populace is more likely to tolerate new leadership if given appealing merchandise. Maybe it's working. Think we found the abbot's quarters.
Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
Aquí 8, weón. Ahí, perrete. No, pues este weón está viendo. Aquí estoy en hackeo 4, po. No puede ser, po. Y hay algo ahí, el perrete está metido. Igual.
And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear. Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Look, whatever the Seer and DeVries are doing, we'll have time to sort it out later. These folk don't have that kind of time. Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender. He's lost his wit. What's going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs? That must be where he's hid the key to stop the press. Hurry!
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
Find the hostile.
Reckon there's an actual solution to this puzzle? Looks more like they scrambled a whole lot of nonsense together and packaged it as genius.
Ya.
Let me handle this.
Consider self-preservation a priority.
Reviving me is in everyone's interest. Back in business.
Creo que lo mejor es pasar sin molestar a esta gente.
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
Reckon there's an actual solution to this puzzle? Looks more like they scrambled a whole lot of nonsense together and packaged it as genius.
Ya, esto es exclusivamente para eso.
Combat problem.
Armed and ready.
Thank you. Commander, throwing energy. Go for torpification.
I'm in my prime. Indivisible.
Time to earn my commission.
Way to get the ball rolling. This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the court press machine! Wait, where are you going? Don't leave us! Come back! Oh, thank the architect. Not that I was concerned, mind you. Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here for now. Go pay Wiley his just dividends. For all of us.
Roger would appreciate that, I think.
Conceivably.
Liquidate them!
Determinants!
Enemy in vicinity.
No feel.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Help me end this fight on my...
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Need some
help first. Taking the fight out of them. Purification in progress.
Obviating!
Medic, please!
Obviating. Apparatus empty. Displaying customary irradiation.
No me gusta, ¿no?
Taking shelter. Re-engaging.
Thank you, dear. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Back in business.
I'm ready.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Someone call for a medic.
sensing for an ideal firing solution.
Navigator is charged. Capacitor deployed. Bring energy if you can reach it.
Solution.
My aftermarket parts are prime. To the rescue, sight unseen. Let's get you healed. Let me handle it.
Assessing?
Hostile in proximity.
Potentially aberrant.
Anticipating trouble.
Looks like a fight.
The coordinates.
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Let me handle it.
Capacitor deployed. Bring energy if you can reach it. Torpificator at ready status.
Rats, teams to the rescue. Sight unseen. Out of sight and on the way.
Replenishing
Investigating this. You are immaterial. The plan.
doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless people, that's who. Yeah.
Ah, nuestro error será el orbe que usamos antes. Ya. Y hay que ver el planetario sí o sí. Weón. Ya, voy a hacer un corte para que hay que ver todo el planetario. Ya. Seguimos. Ah, y el primer dial. No, pues sería el 4. Ahí sí. El primer dial sería el 4, que son las lunas. Las que orbitan entre Dorado e Elysium, se supone que es una. El tercero, órbita del DEN contra los gemelos. Debe ser 4.
So Clemens and Svoboda's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. I trust you're not implying something untoward between us. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint? No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. I can't conceive of a reason why my survival should matter to you.
Only the vainly short-sighted undermine their own future.
However, as a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. Then what? None of this is going according to my calculations. I certainly failed to predict your attempt to negotiate. I knew you had another strategy. Now I will show you mine.
I'm ready. Riddle me with bullets all you like. With his rejuvenation, that's at my disposal. Never do.
Moving out of hostile.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Clever Sprat, attempting to disrupt the projector. Tends to use it. You're almost dead.
Proceeding. Ready, give me the house call.
Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
No había cachado que llegó más gente, po, weón.
Standing by to stupefy.
Riddle me with bullets if you like. With this rejuvenation device at your disposal, you'll never be wrong. Little scrap. I can destroy the pins to you.
Unfriendly nearby.
Looking a little woozy.
Regressing!
Todo, weón. Me encantó esto, weón.
Go for torpification.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me harm.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Replenishing mechanism.
Proceeding forward!
I will attend
Lot of trouble.
to you.
Lay low, Commander! Medics order!
Advancing for an ideal firing solution.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Indivisible!
Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
Need some help first.
Taking cover!
From a gratuitous genocide to improve combat efficiency by 4%.
Escalating aggression!
Attempting to find
Back in practicing some battlefield medicine.
Thanks. Capacitor out.
Rooting out the
That healing device is out of commission. Let's bring the hurt.
energy if you can reach it.
Confounding factor.
Taking cover.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Hand attack was not there.
Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic. Whatever's on the Seer's terminal is ours for the taking. He won't be minding.
Ay, Dios mío.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Logro medidas monásticas para tiempos desesperados. Detuviste las operaciones de debris en el monasterio.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
Agent, over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety? I won't trouble you to provide more details then. But please allow me to thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery from these conspirators. Without your intervention, I fear this could have been a far greater tragedy. Now, at least, we stand some hope of mitigating the divisiveness in Golden Rage. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only seems fitting you take it. This key will unlock the case. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Para. Entonces el que lo abriera es un bug. Sin comentarios. Ya voy a dejar hasta acá. Me da pifia, weón. Pero igual obtuvimos el arma.